Good morning everyone, welcome back to Peak Wildlife Park. It's Lucinda here and I am currently just in the zebra enclosure. It's a little bit noisy here this morning, I'm afraid, and it's also very windy, so we've got a couple of things against us. So if you can't hear us at all, please just pop it into the comments and I'll try and move a little bit closer, or we'll try and speak up a little bit as well, so please just let us know. So we are back with our zebra for another training session. So it's how to train a zebra today. So we are week 2 with our zebras, so we're going to take a little wander over to Yaz and Sinead, who are doing the training session today, and they're going to explain to you a little bit more about it and what's been happening since our first training session. So if you've got any questions about the training, or you'd just like a shout out, or you want to let us know you're watching, then please just pop a little wave, pop your name into the comments section and we'll give you a shout out as well. So hi to Jamie, Mark, Daniel, Sarah, thank you for watching this morning. So I'll spin you guys round. So we've got Yaz here and Sinead just over with Horace, our zebra, doing the training. So how have you been getting on since the first training session?
We're doing pretty good. As you can see, Horace has stayed there with Sinead, which is a really good sign, because sometimes he will wander backwards and forwards. So it's really good. We've captured his interest this morning. He hasn't had his main breakfast yet, so maybe he's just a little bit hungry. But he is getting a nice tasty treat there. So you can see with Sinead, he's just doing basic targeting at the moment, which is just where he touches his nose and Sinead clicks. There we are. So we've introduced the command holds now as well. So the first one was target, where Horace touches his nose to the target. Just like target. There we are. And then we introduce the command hold. So we want him to stay in that position there, because the end goal is to be able to file his hooves down that might get a little bit overgrown. So getting him to hold is a really good command, because obviously when we want to do his hooves, we don't want him running off around the paddock. And this is positive reinforcement. So this is just really rewarding him for the good behaviours. We never punish the animals. If he does something we don't want him to, we're just going to ignore it and then try and get to another behaviour in place of that. So Horace is a good boy, so we are quite fortunate. He doesn't really push his luck with us, but some animals might do. And you can see he's holding really, really well. This is actually really, really good for him. Sometimes they only do this for maybe like 5 seconds at a time. But I think he's been pretty much doing this since you guys joined us, which is absolutely fantastic.
So how many sessions a week have you been doing with Horace?
Maybe around 1 or 2, 3 on a good week. It just depends when we have the time, and also if Horace is in the mood. Sometimes we come up to do the training and he's not interested, he'll just wander around, try and get a sneaky bit of carrot off us. But we do try and do 2 or 3 sessions a week. But one week we only had a chance to do 1 session and he was really good then and he hadn't forgot anything. So at least we managed to fit something in, which is a good thing.
So we'll take you guys over so you can have a little closer look at what's happening as well. So we've got Karen just asking how old the zebra is.
And so Horace is almost 4 years old. I believe it's his birthday next month.
Very excited.
No, April I think it is, so not far off though. So he's got to be 4 years old, which is the beginning of his breeding age. So fingers crossed that goes to plan.
We've got 2 lovely ladies in the back.
So if we can see them over there, the stripes help them break up with the gentleman back here and Sarah. So he definitely has his work cut out for him when he's got to deal with the girls, but he's a sweetheart, so I think he's won them over. Yeah, that's our 3 zebras. So we've got Horace, Kayla and Zara.
So we've got Jess asking how we decide on the animals' names.
Oh, so our zebra was with their names. They were born at other zoos around Europe, and so we've got a breeding programme. So we were chosen to have these zebra to hopefully breed. But here at the park, we tend to sometimes do competitions, so you guys can help us name them, or sometimes start to grow up, they definitely do get their own characters, and sometimes from that you can kind of name them. So a little bit of everything. It's quite fun naming the animals, and sometimes it does cause a lot of arguments between the who's on the best name, but I think we do pretty good at naming our animals.
So good morning to Jane, one of our supporters, and Kerry and baby Albert as well. Good morning to Daniel, Laura. Good morning to Trish and Jason. Thank you for joining. Good morning to Irene and Tanya, another two of our supporters. So hi to Karen, Daniel, Fiona, Andrea, Suzanne.
Hold, head forward.
Thank you for watching.
Hold, head forward.
So hi to Jason Smith. Good morning, guys. Good morning to Hayley, who's just joined us as well. So we've got a stripy target that he's targeting to, just like the zebra.
Target. Thank you.
He's got good manners, Sinead. Chewing his food.
Horace, hold. 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 Good boy.
Very well today.
So as you said before, obviously the training is to hopefully trim his hooves in the long run. What will be the next step on from this?
So the next step will probably be having someone quite close to the fence and maybe crouched down, because obviously his hooves are at the bottom there. So just getting used to maybe a few more people being around and being in a bit more of an unusual position, because you can see he's used to Sinead standing right next to him there. But zebra are flight animals, which means if they're a bit panicked, they're going to run away. So we just need to build his trust and let him know that we're not going to do anything to hurt him. We're just here and we're going to be around in that area, which might sound like a simple step, but as I said, zebra can be very nervous and he might not really like that, or it could go the other way and he'll be absolutely fine. But the next step is to get used to being a few more people being around, and maybe the tools we might use in the future to trim his hooves with, because zebra do notice everything, they hear everything, they've got those lovely big eyes, and if you're watching Horace when Shannon's doing the training, he'll be flicking his ears around and always having a little look around to see what's going on. So it's just about making sure he's comfortable in this environment.
And have you been doing any other training with our other zebra?
We do a little bit of basic target training with our girls. They're a little bit behind with Horace on the training, and we are focused on him at the moment, but the girls are all basic target trained, and they are really, really good as well. But it does take a lot of work. So at the moment we're focusing on Horace, and once we've got him a little bit further along, we'll start on the other girls as well, because it's quite a big project.
So, you guys have another look at what Sinead's doing.
Hold, head forward.
So let us know if you're watching this morning, guys. Give us a little wave into the comments or react to the video. Let us know that you're watching. Also, if you've got any questions about the training, then please just pop those into the comments as well, and we can explain it a little bit more as we go. How can people use these skills at home on their own animals?
So targeting is something you can really do with your dogs, cats, probably lizards. I've seen people do training with fish as well. So you can pretty much do it with any animal. So sometimes you might do it if you have a behaviour that you don't want your animal to do. Is it barking too much? Is it a bit nervous? Things like that. Or if you want to even trim its toenails or anything like that, you can groom it. Getting them to target and hold is a good way to get them to know that's a reward, and also ease them into things. But it's also a good form of enrichment, which means it's something the animals enjoy, and we know that make our animals get back. So if Horace wants to leave right now and walk off, he could do, and we're not making him stay here. So it's a good bit of enrichment. It keeps their brains working, they really enjoy it, and it also helps you build up a bond with your animal as well. So if you have a pet that might not like you as much, if you do a little bit of training with it, it might be able to love you a little bit more. So you can see with our animals we train at the zoo, Horace does have a really good relationship with Sinead and Amy, who do the majority of the training with him, which really pays off. Maybe if he's not feeling very well, he's a little bit nervous, he does trust them a lot more, so it does pay off in the long run in a variety of ways. And as well as that, we can be able to trim his hooves from it. So yeah, definitely something you could do at home, and it's really fun as well. I know Lou does a lot of training with her dog at home, and
It's great. I love it, guys.
Yeah, so it's really fun as well. Also, at the moment with lockdown, some of you might be at home a little bit bored. You could teach teach your animals to do some really cool stuff and also have a lot of fun. So something we really enjoy.
So Karen is asking as well what the zebra eat and what he's eating for a treat.
So Horace has his favourite food for his training treats, which is a carrot. Horace is quite fussy actually. He doesn't like parsnip. He's a bit hit and miss with apple, but we found he always really likes carrot, and this isn't something he gets on a daily basis because it's got quite a lot of sugar in. So for him this is a treat to really work for, gets him doing what we want to do. And for his daily diet, so he gets a special pellet called Zebra Cubes, so that's specifically made for zebra, believe it or not. There's people who make lots of exotic food for exotic animals. So they get some zebra pellet and also lots of hay and some grass, so quite similar to a horse, really. Yeah, what was he? Finished. He's finished his carrots.
I'm making his way through them too quickly.
He's doing really well though.
He is absolutely fantastic.
He's not moved.
So we've caught Horace on a good day.
So I think he's stayed here. Has he stayed here for the whole training session?
That's pretty incredible, that.
And he responded to the head forward command as well. So when you ask him to hold, he sometimes does this. So you say head forward to him, and he puts his head forward. So click that. So it's really positive because we want him to be kind of facing that way while the work is going, because he's more likely to react if he's looking directly at it.
Boy.
He's a very good boy. He's going to just go show off to the girls now. Ladies.
So we've got Karen asking as well, how long have the zebras been at the park? I'll let Sinead, you go for this one. Throwing you in the deep end.
A little bit. I think that Horace has only been here for maybe
Almost 2 years now, isn't it? It's gone
Yeah.
really fast.
Kayla, 4 or 5 years? 4 years?
I think it must be 3 or 4, and then
yeah.
then Zara's long-standing 5. So hi to Noah and Bellamia, who have just joined us as well. Hi to Sharon from Pembrokeshire. Very nice, very far away. So hi to Nessie, David and Hayley, who have just joined us as well. So he's just coming back over to see if she's got any more treats as well.
Hello, baby.
Hi.
Just at the
So
end
you
of
guys can get a real close look at Horace here. As normally when you guys visit,
just
obviously
at the
you
end.
can't come into the enclosure. Sorry guys.
Sorry. So just at the end of a training session, this is the signal for a start of a training session and the ending of a training session. So just shake that move just so that he knows it's finished. He knows now because he's walked up that way. So yeah, it's just a signal. It's quite good with animals just to have a signal, just to tell them that there's a training session going to go on. So every time you start something, make a noise, a whistle or a bell, so very good as well. So yeah, it's really useful. Tip.
Maria's just joining, she's saying Borodar Sinead.
Yeah, we need to say Borodar to my mum as well. Hi, Mum.
So he's just over, he's gone over to see the girls over there. So Karen's just asking what their names are. So we've got Kayla and Zara over there, just in a separate paddock. So Sinead, how come that we keep them separate for a training session?
So Horace is very distracted by the girls. He likes to show off. So, but to get his full attention, we do separate them, and we put Kayla and Zara on that hard stand, and Horace is trained on this hard stand. It's just easier to give your full attention to that one animal. So if you're training more than one animal, if you can separate them, and it doesn't stress them out, then it's probably better to do that. Because as you saw, he gave me his full attention and he didn't leave at all. But if those two were in there with him, there's no way he would have stayed there. Absolutely no way. So yeah, it's just a good tool for us to be able to give them their full attention.
And for each training session, how long would you say is a good amount of time for each session to sort of go on for?
For training sessions, it depends on how the animal is feeling. So you have to think about lots of different things when you're going to start a training session. Things like, has the animal eaten? Is it hungry? Is it ill? Has it slept? I know it's really stupid, but has it slept? Because it's not going to concentrate on you if it slept. So if he's alert, a very good training session would be 15 minutes. But it's not bad bad if it's 5 minutes. If it's a successful training session, it doesn't matter the amount of time. It's just that you keep consistent with it, and the animal will kind of learn from that consistency. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's about 15 minutes. Usually about time for him. I reckon he would have stayed there for a bit longer.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
He did very well, bless him. I think Yaz has got their breakfast over there. Hell yeah, definitely. So Karen's just asking, sorry guys, it's a little bit windy, so I'll just wait. I'll wait until the wind dies down. Sorry, it's not gonna go. So Karen's just asking how old the girls are.
So they are 5 and 7 years old. So a little bit. We'll bring them through in a minute. So you'll be together on this hard thing. So she's a little bit bigger than Horace, and she's also a little bit darker in colour. Horace has still got his brown baby fluff. It's more brown and white and black rather than black and white.
Hi bud. So if you've got any more questions about our zebra guys, please feel free to pop it into the comment section below, or if you just want a shout out or let us know that you're watching this morning by popping a little wave into the comment section, that would be great. We absolutely love hearing from you guys, or let us know what you're up to as well. Obviously it's lockdown, so let us know what your plans are. Obviously you can't visit here at the moment, so we want to keep bringing these videos to you guys, so let us know who you want to see, what you want to see, and we want to bring to you what you guys want. So Maria asking, is he brown and white or black and white? So Horace in front of me, so Yaz just mentioned he's got a bit of baby fluff still. So as you can see on his face, he's predominantly black and white, and he's just got a bit of brown coloration around his muzzle, and on the rest of his body he is quite fluffy still, and he's got that brown colour. So as he gets older, he'll probably lose that brown colouring, and if we go through into the girls in a moment, you will notice that they've got much less brown on them. So Kayla's still got a little bit, and Zara has lost most of hers now. So as they get older, they'll get that more defined sort of black and white coloration. And in the winter as well, as they grow, they can sort of grow a bit of more of a winter coat as well. So he'll get a bit fluffier to keep him a bit warmer in the winter, and then he'll lose that in the summer months as well. So Karen asking, what are the girls getting to eat? So Yaz and Shannon have just gone through, they're just popping their food in for them in a moment as well. So they've been separated just so every zebra gets the full amount of feed, but they're eating the same things. So Horace has just pretty much finished his there. So he's getting a zebra cube. So it's just got all the nutrients and everything that those guys need in their diet to make sure that they've got all the nutrients and minerals that they need. So it's a specially designed pellet made by Dodson and Horrell. Actually make a lot of different exotic food, like Yaz says. So they make a lot of different zoo foods. So we've got this zebra cube from those guys. So hi to Louise, Karen, Maria and Lisa who are watching. So we've got James watching as well, good to see some zebra. We've got Helen watching, thank you for joining us. So remember guys, if you've got any more questions, just pop it into the comments, or if you simply just want a shout out for somebody, or you know somebody who loves zebras, then just tag them in this video and they'll be able to watch it as well. Munching away.
Practice with life.
Yeah. You've dropped some.
Just like to throw his dish around when it's empty.
I'm gonna get a dish to my face in a minute. So good morning to Ruben and Pam, thank you for watching. We might get a bowl coming to the camera in a moment.
3D effect.
Yeah. Make sure you've got your 3D glasses on, everybody. So Horace is a very quick eater. whereas Kayla is super slim.
Yep. She gets the most food of everybody else.
So he's never happy that he's finished his food, and as he has
every crumb off. He gets wild.
not bad. Hi. Just steal the camera completely in a moment.
Shaded's just going to get a hairnet for Horace, so that's what they'll eat for the rest of the day. I think he knows that.
So good morning to Maggie and Ava who've just joined as well. Thank you so much. Shout out to Elijah and Leary.
Scary bucket.
So we've got Kayla just over there as well, just enjoying her breakfast. No.
What's my hairnet?
So we've got Kayla, and if you can see Zara in the background as well, just behind the other fence. So as I said before, we separate them all just to make sure that they all get the right amount of feed that they need, as each zebra is a different size and a different age, so they all have a different amount of food. Although it's the same food, they just get a different amount to accommodate their size. And if they're growing as well, so Kayla and Horace are both growing zebras, so they need a bit more food to help them through these growing stages. And Horace has now got his hay net. So these guys are grazing animals. So we give them a hay net just to boost up, so the grass won't have as much nutrients this time of year. So we'll give them hay as a little supplement. So he's happy now he's got his hay net. It is not there. So hi to Rebecca, Fiona and Sally. Hi to Corey and Caden as well. Thank you for watching, guys. So I think we'll leave it there and let Sinead crack on with her cleaning. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for letting us in on your session. And we have got our Wake Up Wild on Friday, and we've got some very exciting things going on, so please join us for that. We're going to be taking our Cooney pigs on a little birthday trail around the park. So it is their birthday on the 28th of this month, so we're going to be doing it a couple of days early, but we want you guys to do it with us, so we need your help to come and help us find the presents, basically. So we're going to be doing a little trail around the park, and we're going to be giving you guys the clues, and you need to let us know where you think the next present's going to be. So please join us for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. So that's 9 AM on Friday, and we will see you then. Bye.